ESA Country Ministries has got a really unique ministry that no one else does.
It's a wide variety of things, but it's most well known for the camping that we do.
Connecting Christians who are separate, bring them together, support. Most importantly, connecting people with the gospel.
Their focus is on young people particularly.
And the aim is that they will introduce young people to Jesus and that young people may come to know him.
To go on ESA meant that I was meeting people from different backgrounds, from different experiences, and I think it helped me to see the richness of Christ and the community that we have in the church. God became real to me on ESA as I saw that there were people older than me who were living for God and had this passion and fire, and it wasn't just in the country that God was real, he was real all over the world, and it was just really exciting to see that I was a part of something bigger than myself.
Gathering a team together, having input into those leaders and just watching those leaders with the love of the Holy Spirit, love those campers.
God uses us to speak to that person, and he helped me through one of those situations where someone was struggling, and he gave me the words to say and to be able to pray with them and show them that that they are loved by someone bigger than us.
When kids come into our camps, they're little oases, and they're quite special, and they're a little glimpse of heaven. It's a bubble of love and acceptance. Then they go home, and I know some of the environments that some of those kids go home to. They're hard and they're tough.
But I still remember being on a camp and I saw this young fella writing out his name, and it looked like something you'd see on the side of a train. And I went up to him and I said, "Oh, that's a good name tag." And he told me to get stuffed. He is a foster kid, and by the end of that camp he didn't want to go home. He'd felt the love of Jesus through the leaders and just the whole ministry of that camp.
We fostering teenagers, so it was just a natural step for the teenagers to start going to ESA camps. They'd come home from the camps all, "Yeehaw, let's do it again." For some of them, I guess it was a big shock that the young people cared for her, and she had never experienced that before. The leaders from the ESA camps stay in touch.
I was in Melbourne at a church, and a young girl, well, she was young, she would have been in her early 20s, came up and she said, "Those Lake Tyers camps changed my life spiritually." And she talked about the wonderful ministry that had happened and how her life had significantly changed.
Something special happens on camps. There's memories that are made in that context that last a lifetime and are inescapable.
I would say that every young person should be involved with ESA, and that's coming from a personal experience of my faith coming alive, going on camps. If you've got a willing heart and you want to give it a go, then I would 100% say get on board with ESA, because ESA will empower you.
We've got the workers. All we need is the finances, the means of supporting them. We need to be encouraging them, but we need to be encouraging them with our finances too.
It's so important that we keep these workers, and we need more and more people to come on board to support them financially.
One of my favourite things, I think, is walking in mission, like-minded, heart and mind, for the gospel with brothers and sisters, and that is it's a pleasure.